listening, fill in the blanks. So I'll just do a speed run. So the first tip is read along, read alongside the speaker so you know what word is missing. The other thing is you need to be very careful about your spellings, as that is the key. Okay, so it's not difficult if you can spell the word right. So you need to listen and spell it. So anyways, as you guys can see, I have not done any of these. So let's just, whatever the tracker lands on. Okay, so tax reform.
Adopted a tax reform plan that was at the root of violent anti-government protests that left more than 60 people dead this year, but was eventually reconfigured to be kinder to the middle class and the poor. President Ivan Duque signed the so-called social investment law, which has its stated objective to combat poverty in a country hit hard by the coronavirus epidemic. He says law will, quote, benefit nearly 29 million Colombians in a vulnerable situation out of a total population of some 50 million. A first version of the law presented by Duque early this year to combat the economic consequences of the global health crisis would have significantly increased taxes.
All right, so we're done. Now I need to, if I'm confused, I need to check what I've written and whether or not the sentence makes sense, and also the spelling. Okay, so grammar rule, spelling, the context. I need to check my response against those three criteria. I believe I'm right, so I'm not going to check it. So anyways, let's do another one.
Colombian military and police have confirmed that they have captured Dairo Antonio Usuga, known as Otoniel, Colombia's most sought-after drug trafficker and leader of the Clan de Golfo. He was captured on Saturday during an operation carried out by the country's armed forces. Colombia had offered a reward of about $800,000 for information concerning his whereabouts. Italy's right-wing former Interior Minister Matteo Salvini went on trial Saturday on charges of kidnapping for refusing in 2019.
Okay, so I also need to pay attention to words with, again, ed and s. Okay, and how do I do that? Have means confirmed. Went on trial Saturday on charges of kidnapping, right? So I need to know a little bit of grammar rule as well.
UNICEF is warning that schools in Haiti are increasingly at the mercy of gangs, with children becoming targets of robbery or ransom. The agency said Tuesday at least 7 schools in the capital of Port-au-Prince have been forced to pay unidentified gangs in exchange for security in the past 2 months, and that additional institutions have also been threatened. The warning comes days after authorities said gang members killed a university professor they had recently abducted. In addition, U.S. and Haitian authorities are still trying to
take notes, or maybe you can not write the entire or the entirely correct thing and just write it in a way using shortcuts perhaps, or just writing half the word in a way that you can understand. Okay, so as you guys can see, if you practice, it is not difficult.